evening, Miranda.
Hi, Nick. Well, yes, polls show that it continues to be a very tight race between Ontario Liberals and Progressive Conservatives. Now, as mentioned, there is less than 48 hours before Election Day. So here's a look at how the leaders are spending that time. PC Party leader Tim Hudak gets a warm welcome from moving from riding to riding in the hours leading up to Election Day. This stop in Oakville brings him to an area that's been a Liberal stronghold since 2003. Despite this, local PC candidate Larry Scott doesn't believe the party leader's visit was part of a larger campaign strategy.
No, I actually don't think it was. I think Tim was, we talked to Tim before about coming by. He said, yeah, I don't think you need help, but if I can ever help, just stop by. So that was great.
But Oakville voters don't seem ready for change.
Kevin Flynn, the elected official, he's been doing a great job, and we got great things like the hospital going on, a new hospital. And for me, I think he's done a great job, and I will probably be voting for him.
I don't like Mr. Harper at all. Because of him, I might, even though it's provincial and federal's not the same. So I think I will have to go to Liberal.
Nobody really does what they say they're going to do, so I just don't really see the point.
In Oakville, it's a sea of red and blue signs. In some areas, more red, in others, more blue. And as local candidates make the final push to the finish line, the same thing can be said for the provincial party leaders, where it's crunch time for them as well. An earlier stop in Richmond Hill saw Hudak taking aim at the Liberals.
All I've heard from Kathleen Wynne, the Liberals, is negativity, attack, a lot of anger. That's not going to bring a single job back to the province of Ontario.
And in Kingston, Wynne hit back at Hudak.
He thinks those jobs are expendable, but make no mistake, Ontario's graduation rate is improving because of the very educators that he would cut.
In Brantford, NDP leader Andrea Horvath says that her party is the only one that makes sense.
And I'm very, very confident that when people go to the ballot box, they will not support a corrupt Liberal party. That is not what people want to do. Nor will they support a plan that throws 100,000 families to the curb. What Ontario wants is a plan that makes sense.
Now, of course, it's ultimately up to the voters to make sense of each of the party's platforms and promises, which can sometimes get lost amongst all that competitive campaigning. So it'll be very interesting to see what the major party leaders have to say tomorrow, which is, of course, their last day of full campaigning before voters head to the polls on Thursday. Nick?
It'll be an interesting day indeed. Okay, thanks a lot, Miranda. And a reminder to our viewers right now,